Have you ever seen someone who is 50 but looks 30? Or someone who is younger than you, yet looks exhausted, lifeless, and spiritually dead? Why is that? Because age is not just what happens to the body. Age is what happens to the soul, and the body simply follows. Stoic philosophers believed, a person is not old until regret replaces dreams. And that is the secret most people never understand. Some people use creams, surgeries, expensive treatments, yet still look older every year, while others, with simple habits and a powerful mindset, never look old, no matter their age. Today, I'm going to reveal the secret that stops aging, and 7 powerful principles that people who never grow old live by. But before we begin, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, because this video might change your whole life and help you unlock an energy you didn't know you had. Now let's begin. Here are the 7 things people who never look old know. 1. They protect their inner peace. Most people think aging is caused by time, by birthdays, by the number of years they've lived. But the truth is far more brutal. People age faster because of stress, not time. Time only moves forward, but stress destroys you from the inside. Stress wrinkles the soul long before it wrinkles the skin. Look at someone who has lived through constant conflict, arguments, financial pressure, heartbreak, betrayal, drama. Their face becomes heavy, their eyes lose light, their shoulders bend as if carrying invisible stones. They aren't old because of age. They are old because life crushed them, piece by piece. The Stoics understood this deeply. They said, if you are disturbed, it is not the thing that disturbs you, but your opinion about it. Meaning, you cannot control what happens outside, but you can control what you allow inside. And that is the secret of the people who never grow old. They guard their inner peace like a sacred temple. They refuse to let chaos rent space in their mind. They do not fight every battle. They do not answer every insult. They do not engage in every drama. They know that every minute spent in anger shortens your life, and every moment spent in peace lengthens it. When you walk away from gossip, your face softens. When you remove toxic people, your energy grows. When you stop trying to prove yourself, your heart rests. When you stop worrying about opinions, your soul finally breathes. And suddenly, your body begins to heal, your immune system strengthens, your eyes shine again, and your aura becomes magnetic. But most people don't understand this. They waste their youth trying to impress those who don't care, carrying pain that is not theirs, fighting battles that don't matter, and stress slowly eats them alive. They go to bed tired, wake up tired, and live feeling defeated. That is why they look older even at a young age. Life drained the light out of them. But the ones who look young forever? They are not lucky. They are disciplined. They say no without guilt. They cut off negativity without explanation. They don't chase validation. They walk away the moment peace is threatened. They understand one powerful truth. Protecting your inner peace is not selfish. It is survival. So if you want to stay young, not only in face, but in soul, stop letting everyone access your mind. Stop absorbing everything. Stop being available to chaos. Because the moment you choose peace, you stop aging. 2. They live with purpose. The quickest way to kill a human being is not with a weapon. It is by giving them a life with no purpose. A person without purpose doesn't die suddenly. They rot slowly from the inside. Look closely at people who wake up every day without a reason to get out of bed. They drag themselves through the day. Their eyes look empty. Their voice sounds tired. Their body feels heavy. They are alive, but they are not living. They move through life like ghosts wearing human skin. Depression, hopelessness, boredom, and emotional fatigue. These are not signs of age. They are signs of a life without direction. But people who know their purpose, people who know why they wake up every morning, they radiate something extraordinary. Their presence feels electric. Their energy feels alive. Their eyes burn with fire, and their spirit glows even in silence. When someone has a mission, something inside them refuses to die. Their body follows the strength of their soul. Their steps become firm. Their voice becomes confident. Their posture stands tall. They don't need motivation quotes or external validation. Their purpose is their fuel. Marcus Aurelius said, "A person's worth is measured by the worth of their values." Meaning, if your values are weak, your life will be weak. If your purpose is small, your energy will be small. But if your purpose is powerful, you become unstoppable. Purpose doesn't mean being famous, rich, or extraordinary in the eyes of others. Purpose means waking up for something that sets your soul on fire, something that gives your life meaning, structure, direction. It could be building yourself, creating something meaningful, helping others, mastering your craft, protecting your family, or simply becoming the strongest version of yourself. When you have a purpose, you don't age, because your soul refuses to grow old. Your body stays active, your mind stays sharp, your heart stays awake, your spirit stays young. That's why some people are 60 but look 35, and others are 25 but look exhausted and finished. It's not time. It's not years. It's purpose. Purpose is the ultimate anti-aging formula. Without it, life drains you. With it, life energizes you. So if you want to stay young, stop existing and start living. Stop waiting and start building. Stop wandering and start walking with direction. Because the day you find your purpose, your soul is reborn, and everything about you begins to glow. 3. They practice silence and solitude. Silence is not emptiness. Silence is power. Silence is the place where the soul repairs itself, where the mind regains clarity, where the heart learns to breathe again. Most people today are terrified of silence. They cannot sit alone with their thoughts for even 5 minutes. They drown themselves in endless noise. Music always playing, TV always running, notifications exploding, scrolling for hours, comparing their lives with complete strangers, competing in a race that has no finish line. They stay busy because they are afraid of facing the truth within themselves. They fill their mind with distraction because they are afraid of the silence that exposes their wounds, their fears, their emptiness. And that constant noise ages them rapidly. Their nervous system never rests. Their mind is always racing. Their emotions keep burning. Their body breaks down because it never gets a chance to reset. But the people who stay young, not just young in face, but young in soul, are the ones who practice solitude. They spend time alone intentionally. They sit quietly with themselves without fear. They meditate. They walk alone. They reflect. In silence, their mind becomes still. Their thoughts stop fighting each other. Their breath slows. Their heart calms. Their body releases years of tension that stress has been holding inside. And something magical happens. The face softens. The eyes brighten. The aura becomes powerful and commanding without using a single word. Silence is the most expensive luxury in the modern world. And those who master it become rare, magnetic, untouchable. People who spend time alone develop inner strength. They don't need validation. They don't fear loneliness. They don't panic when life gets quiet. They learn who they really are, and that changes everything. In silence, they make decisions with clarity. In silence, they discover solutions that noise always hides. In silence, they gather energy that transforms their whole presence. While others age from exhaustion, they recharge like warriors preparing for battle. That is why when they walk into a room, they don't need to speak loudly. Their presence speaks for them. Silence removes years from your face, because it removes chaos from your soul. If you want to remain young forever, spend time alone. Disconnect from unnecessary noise. Sit with yourself until your spirit becomes calm. Because 1 hour of silence can do more for your youth than a year of expensive treatments. For they forgive quickly and let go. Nothing ages a human faster than pain that they refuse to release. Wrinkles do not come from time. They come from the weight of unhealed wounds. From carrying years of anger, resentment, betrayal, and heartbreak inside the heart. Look at the face of someone who is filled with bitterness and hatred. Their eyebrows tighten, their jaw is clenched, their eyes look dull, their energy feels heavy. They walk through life like they are dragging chains behind them. They are not aging because of the years. They are aging because they never healed. Hatred corrodes the soul. Revenge burns energy. Resentment poisons the spirit. Bitterness slowly destroys beauty from the inside out. The Stoics understood this deeply. They believed, the greatest revenge is to be unlike the one who harmed you. Meaning, the most powerful thing you can do to those who hurt you is not to punish them, not to fight them, not to hate them, but to rise above them and live a life they can never touch. Because when you hold anger, You are letting them live inside your mind rent-free. Every thought about them drains your peace. Every memory steals your energy. Every grudge takes away a piece of your youth. But the moment you forgive, you are not saying what happened was okay. You are saying, I refuse to let this control me anymore. Forgiveness is not a gift to the other person. It is a gift to yourself. When you forgive, your heart becomes lighter. When you let go, your breathing becomes deeper. Your face softens. Your energy becomes clean and bright. Your soul expands. You feel alive again. Clean heart equals clean energy equals timeless appearance. That is why some people glow even after suffering. Life tried to break them, but they refused to stay broken. They healed. They released. They moved forward. And because of that, their soul became free. And a free soul never looks old. Holding on to pain is like carrying a burning coal hoping it will hurt someone else. But the only person it burns is you. The world becomes lighter when you decide to stop bleeding from the same wound again and again. Letting go does not make you weak. It makes you invincible. So if you want to stay young, not just on the outside but deep within, release the anger, the guilt, the betrayal, the regrets. Let the past be the past. Close the chapter without needing an apology. Because the day you finally let go, your soul will shine, your face will glow, and the world will look at you and wonder, how do they stay so young? Let go and watch your life transform. 5. They move their body every day. The people who never grow old understand one powerful truth. Movement is life. Stillness is decay. Most people think exercise is only about building muscles, getting abs, or looking attractive. But that is the smallest part of it. The real purpose of movement is to stay alive inside, to feel energy rushing through your veins, to remind your body that it was built for strength, not survival mode. A body that never moves becomes a prison. Muscles weaken, the spine collapses, blood circulation slows, energy fades. And slowly, silently, without warning, the person begins to age from the inside out. Look at someone who never moves, who sits all day, who treats rest as a lifestyle. Their shoulders curve forward, their eyes lose spark, their posture looks defeated. They breathe shallow, they feel tired, they look tired. Their body begins to rust from within. But look at someone who moves every day. Even if it's just a walk, a run, stretching, yoga, dancing, or a workout, something inside them stays young, unbreakable, unshakable. Movement creates blood flow, and blood flow is the fountain of youth. It feeds your skin with oxygen, it fuels your brain, it cleanses your cells, it releases stress, it strengthens your heart. It turns tiredness into strength. It turns weakness into power. It turns age into vitality. Just 20 minutes a day can change everything. 20 minutes of movement can transform your mood, your confidence, your energy, your face, your glow. Because the moment your body moves, your mind wakes up, your spirit lights up like a flame, your confidence rises, your entire presence changes. People who move daily walk differently. Their back is straight, their chest open, their eyes alive. Their aura feels powerful, irresistible, magnetic. They don't exercise to look good for others. They exercise to feel alive for themselves. They know that the body is not a decoration. The body is a vehicle for the soul. If the vehicle is weak, the soul cannot travel far. Stoics believe that discipline of the body creates discipline of the mind. And discipline is the real luxury of life. A body in motion stays young. A body in rest decays. Age does not happen in the mirror. It happens in the muscles you stop using, the energy you stop generating, the life force you stop feeding. So if you want to stay young forever, move. Every single day. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait to feel ready. Don't wait for the perfect day. Walk, run, stretch, lift, breathe, sweat. Do anything but move. Because the moment you stop moving, you start dying. And the moment you decide to move again, you begin to be reborn. 6. They love deeply and laugh fully. There is a secret that science, spirituality, and even ancient Stoic wisdom agree upon. People who love deeply and laugh fully don't grow old. Not because they escape pain, not because their life is perfect, but because they keep their heart open despite everything. When you love life, life loves you back. Your energy becomes warm, your presence becomes soft, Your eyes shine with light. Love is not just an emotion, it's medicine. It heals wounds that doctors cannot see. It strengthens the heart. It expands the soul. It fills every cell of your body with life. And laughter. Laughter is one of the most powerful forms of healing that exists. When you laugh, your body releases chemicals that repair damage, boost immunity, relax your nervous system, and slow the physical process of aging. That is why children look so alive. They laugh dozens of times a day. And that is why some adults look older before their time. They forgot how to laugh. Look around you. You'll see people whose faces are permanently shaped by pain. Their smiles disappeared years ago. Their hearts became heavy with disappointment, regret, and exhaustion. They stopped believing. They stopped feeling joy. They stopped expressing love. Time did not make them old. Their emotional weight did. When the heart becomes heavy, the body follows. The spine bends. The shoulders sink. The voice weakens. The eyes become dull. And the glow disappears. The soul suffocates under its own burden. But people who love deeply, they remain bright even after experiencing loss, heartbreak, and difficulty. They don't close their heart to protect themselves. They open it even more because they understand that love is strength, not weakness. People who laugh fully are not simple or naive. They are warriors who choose joy even in darkness. They refuse to let life harden them. They fight sadness with light. They fight aging with happiness. Stoics believe that inner freedom comes from choosing how you respond to life, not what happens to you. And laughter is the ultimate rebellion. It is saying to the universe, "You cannot break me. I will rise again." Some people look old because they stopped smiling. Their heart became heavy long before their body aged. But if you want to stay young forever, keep your heart light. Laugh when life tries to scare you. Love even when it feels risky. Choose joy even when you are tired. Because the soul shines through the face. And a shining soul never looks old. When you love deeply, your presence becomes timeless. When you laugh fully, your spirit becomes ageless. So protect your smile. Protect your heart. Protect your joy. Because the world may try to take it from you. But the moment you lose your laughter, you lose your youth. 7. They constantly learn and grow. There is a moment in life when most people quietly begin to die. Not when their heart stops. Not when they grow old and age. But the moment they stop learning. The moment a person believes they know enough. The moment they stop being curious. The moment they stop growing. Their soul begins to decay. Stagnation is the silent killer of the human spirit. Look at people who gave up on learning, who stopped dreaming, who stopped challenging themselves. Their eyes look empty. Their energy feels flat. Their spirit becomes dull. They look like they are alive, but inside, they have already surrendered. They live the same day again and again, for years, without any evolution. That is not living. That is slow spiritual death. But look at someone who is constantly learning, exploring, growing. Their eyes shine with fire. Their mind is awake, sharp, curious. Their spirit feels alive. They radiate youthful energy, no matter what age they are. Because curiosity is fuel. Growth is oxygen. Learning is rebirth. Every time you learn something new, every time you step into the unknown, every time you push yourself beyond comfort, you tell the universe, "I am still becoming." People who never grow old are students of life forever. They read, they seek wisdom, they ask questions, they listen, they explore new skills, they break old beliefs, they evolve. They are hungry, not for approval, not for fame, but for understanding. Seneca said it perfectly. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. Learning keeps the brain young. It builds new neural pathways. It sharpens intelligence. It keeps creativity alive. It gives purpose and direction. It prevents the soul from falling into numbness. Stagnation is aging. Growth is youth. The universe rewards those who remain humble enough to keep learning. Because growth gives meaning to pain, direction to chaos, and strength to struggle. Every time you choose growth over comfort, you add years to your life. Not years in time, but years in vitality, passion, power, and presence. So never stop learning. Never stop evolving. Never stop becoming better than you were yesterday. Age is not measured in birthdays. Age is measured in how alive your mind and spirit are. You can be 60 years old and radiate the energy of a warrior. You can be 20 years old and look already defeated by life. Stay curious. Stay open. Feed your mind. Challenge your limits. Because the day you stop learning is the day you stop living. And the day you decide to grow again is the day you become young again. As we conclude, you don't grow old by time. You grow old by giving up. People who never look old know this secret. A young body is created by a young mind and a fearless spirit. Protect your peace. Live with purpose. Forgive, grow, love, laugh, and rise. And the world will look at you and wonder, how do you never age? If this message touched you, even a little, like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with someone who needs this truth, and comment below, I choose to stay young forever. Because your transformation starts now.